Hi guys, I haven't done a video in so long, but I'm here. I'm traveling, finna go back home, and like I've been watching a lot of videos about us today. I had a lot of free time due to the fact I missed my bus this morning, and I had to wait on the next one. But it put it on my heart to just like do this video to say I know we're targeted every day. I know every day you have people following you, have all kind of street theater going on with you. Just the way I look at it in a spiritual thing. You have to understand your power. You have to understand how great you are. That people will pay this amount of money, take their time out to organize all. I mean, it's been a full meeting about you in your day. So don't. And I've seen a lot of people crying, and I watched a video when a man was saying, a lot of people have like killed themselves. They felt like, oh, I can't get away, I can't be alone, and just things like that just push them to the point of break. But you need to look at it not as what they're doing to you, but as why are they doing it to you. Focus on that part. Focus on your power. Focus on how amazing you are, that this even has to be done. There's something inside of you, and you know what that something is. We all know what it is. We're light, we shine, we're not controllable, we're not of this world. We live outside of this world. We don't think how normal, regular people think. When I see a situation, I don't look at it through my flesh. Like when I was younger, I was even like that. But it became a time to where I came into the world, growing up, feeling yourself, you start liking boys, the devil sneaks in, you let certain demons, so you go through a whole process. But going through that process, I was never really worldly. I never really cared for material things. I never really cared about, losing this or losing that. That just never was me. It'll come again. It is what it is. I've always been free, loving with my money, loving with anything material. So it's always, my light has always been in me. But you can dim your light and not let it shine by not really doing what you are ordained to do. And I wasn't doing what I was ordained to do. So my light didn't really shine at that time. It still shined, but not as bright, And like we all know that this past year and coming into these last months has been a real awakening for all of us. Like all of us have been starting to be awakened, and we've been targeted since coming out of our mother's wombs. They knew, they knew, they knew what you possessed. They knew from the time, you in the hospital, they take blood from you. You ever been to the hospital where you go in there for just a simple cold, and they be like, oh, we need to take some blood. But they'll never come back and give you blood, blood test results and none of that. That all of those things were to see who we are, where we are, and to put us on a list. It wasn't just about us disobeying this or no. They knew from the start who we were. They know His blood runs through us. So at the end of the day, you need to understand that you are royalty. Your royalty. I don't care what material thing you may lack in this world. You are royalty. You are pure royalty. And this is why you're being targeted. Your light is so valuable. It is so valuable. And for you to have the power not to be controlled by worldly things. You know how worldly this world is? Everybody is controlled by, oh my God, I need this. Oh my God, I want that. Even kids are being designed to be the same way. There like when I was growing up, like it was a lot of kids that were, we going to church, we trying to find out about the Lord. Like families aren't really like that anymore. You still have your church families, but not like it used to be. It used to be so many led to God, led to know who He was, led to know what it was all about. This world has become so wicked to where they don't even want you to even pronounce His name in school. You can't even sit. Your child can't even pray in front of another child who doesn't believe in the same. So it's just like it has been a whole total breakdown to try to remove Him from what He created. He created us, he created this world, he created the heavens, and he created hell. You can't remove the creator. But that's been the whole thing. It's been a whole total breakdown for those things. But for us to have the power to resist becoming of this world. Every day I meet people, and as I'm meeting them and we're talking, they're not like me. It's not to say they're bad people, but they just don't even think how I think. They think through their flesh so much. So this is why, and I wake a lot of people up by, sitting down and having a conversation with them, and nobody is right or wrong. You feel me? When you're having a conversation, nobody is right or wrong, even when it comes to people believing in what they believe in. I'm not going to try to force you to believe in what I believe in, and please don't try to force me to believe what we can talk, we can converse, and that's it, and we can still be okay in the end. But I have woken a lot of people up just by helping them understand, if you see things outside of what's right in front of you, of what you can grab hold to, that's really not reality. That's the worldly reality. But your spirit is what live on. Like, I can touch my leg right now, but when I leave here, this leg that I got is going to be right here in that casket. Nothing is going with me but my soul, my spirit. And so what is the most valuable thing in life to create? Would it be cars, clothes, money, drugs, and no, because guess what? That's all going up in flames when he come back. The most valuable thing for you to create in this world is love. You know why? Because that's the only thing that can go with you when you leave. And for someone who wants to go to hell, it's some people who have already chosen their destiny and say, hey, I want the devil. I love the devil. I worship him. He's my God. So if they want to go to hell, their most valuable thing got to be hate for them to create, because that's the only thing they can take with them. But for us that want to go where we want to go, the most valuable thing for us to create and have in this world is love. And that's something that this world can't take from you. You can be homeless and have love. Like, you can be hungry for months and months and years on end and still have love in your heart. That's something that can't be paid for, it can't be brought, it's just naturally given. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take your soul from you. Nobody can take who you are naturally from you. Nobody. So that's the most important thing in this life to have and to hold on to and to try to create and try to give out to others. It's so much more important than anything else. And when you find out you put that on the forefront, you may not have. One thing about God, our riches aren't for here. And I won't say it's not some Christians who don't have to worry about money, who are true, honest Christians and really down to their heart would do anything for anybody. We have some of those who, are very blessed as far as money. But we also have some preachers, when you're looking at those preachers and stuff and they be preaching their word and it's all, those TV preachers, it's always about money, as if God is like a bank account. He's not a bank account. You can't look at him as a bank account because he got you, but you got to really love him just because he loved you. The sacrifice that he went through, that's why the stuff that we go through as targeted individuals, being followed, being stalked, all the things they do, harming your pets. I've had my pets killed. I've had all kind of stuff. But everybody has their cross to bear. Do you know what Jesus went through that day? His final day here. Do you know what he went through? You can't even imagine how his body looked by the time he made it with his cross on his back, to be implanted in the ground and to be nailed to. So what we're going through is just a blimp. It's just a little dot of the torture he endured so that we will have a chance at paradise. So take your cross and proudly. Could nobody help Jesus carry his cross? But for him, the love he got for us, he helps us carry ours. But when nobody there to help him carry his, but he'll help us carry ours. Always remember that. Like, you royalty, you totally blessed, you have no reason to stress. Like, At first, when I got, I was like, oh God, I'm gonna be missing my job, and just something in my spirit is always, as he always does. He just came over. He's like, you my child. You don't got nothing to worry about. And I thought, this is how God works. I'm like, I got $15 left on my car. How am I place another booking for Megabus? And I'm sitting there, I called the people. I'm like, please, can I please change my ticket to the night ticket, please? They like, no, we can't do that. It's no longer valid. And I'm like, God, but something in my spirit said, child, get on Megabus and try to book you a ticket. And when I booked it, it went through. See, that's the miracle, that's the blessing. And you know, a normal person would have been on there going off, y'all can't change this for me. They would have got all rude. I just said, okay, thank you, and I hung up the phone. You know, let your light shine. As long as you let your light shine, God gonna take care of the rest. He gonna feed you, he gonna clothe you, he gonna even give you, even if you have to sleep out on the street, he still's gonna do the necessities that need to be done, because you really don't need a roof over your head. To be honest, you know. But then he'll start showing up and he'll start doing the extras. You don't have to look at him for money. You don't have to see him as, oh God, I need to pray for money. Stop treating him like that. He owns all this. You are rich. You're rich even without being rich in this world. You got to know that, because you don't want the riches here. They're going up in flames. Okay? They're going up in flames. Period. So you want your riches to be in heaven, where you can enjoy them for the rest of your life. You know, and your life will be forever with him. You're going to die one death, and that's if you die before he comes. You'll die one death. One. But you're going to live forever. You're going to live forever. So don't get discouraged. Don't feel overwhelmed by what they're doing. Laugh at them. And while you laughing, like, also be like, God, you know what? They don't know what they're doing. Just help them. Help them see the light. Help them see what you created them to be, because just like you created me, you created them. And they are amazingly designed. Their design is just amazing as mine. But they got to come to reality of it. You know? And only you can help them do that. Now, if you need me to step in and be your vessel, I will be. But I know you, just the same way you brought me into my own light, into understanding who I am, you're going to take time to do the same for somebody else. So I just want all of y'all, because it kind of just got to my spirit, watching those videos, and to know that people have killed themselves because of that. Because that's so sad to me, that we lost a brother or sister in Christ because of they couldn't take the pressure, and they felt like they couldn't take the pressure. God ain't gonna put no more on you than you can bear. He know your strength. He know it. Don't ever let this world or these wicked people try to fool you into you thinking, oh, I'm too weak, oh, I can't take no more. Please, you got a lot more you can take until you take that last breath, or until he comes and calls us home. Until we hear that trumpet, because for us it's going to be the trumpet. When we hear that trumpet, it's done deal. It ends, you know. But until then, we have to be strong in him and be strong in faith and knowing he got us. And you covered. Like, yeah, they harmed your animal. They probably did that. Yeah, they did this. Yeah, they cut your tires. Yeah, they did all that material stuff. But when it comes down to you, best believe when you stand in him, baby, they can't touch you. They can't touch you. So all they can do is sit across and walk here and do this and take that. Let them do that. But far as your physical, please, you have angels surrounding you. There's nothing they can do with you, baby. It's nothing. So rejoice, go about your day, do any and everything you want to do. If you like, and I know a lot of people like to retreat to their house. They don't want to come out. They feel like they need to be isolated because they're so tired of every time they go somewhere, it's always this person, that person, and following. Don't let them make you feel isolated, because this world it still has beauty in it, because remember, God created it. Those flowers, the sky, all these are beautiful things that as children of light we must have in our day. We must be able to go out and feel the sunshine on our skin. Look up at the sky and see how beautiful it is. Look at the trees blowing. See how beautiful God's creations are. Don't let them make you feel isolated, or you have to isolate yourself. Go about your day. If you like to go out and garden, if you like to go out and shop, if you like to do whatever, go out and do you. Be you. Don't ever let your light be dimmed by wickedness. Don't ever. Because for sure, they ain't gonna let their darkness come into no light. You understand me? See, they like darkness, but you like light. So how you gonna let somebody who not gonna let your light come into their darkness, let their darkness come into your light? You understand me? No. Do you, and enjoy, and be thankful, and always walk in love, and walk in light, and walk in who you truly are. You know, no matter what they throw your way, no matter the shenanigans, give it to God, baby. You're royalty. You're kings and you're queens. And you came here to save souls. And that's your purpose. That's your divine walk. And you better walk it. All right, till next time. See you guys later. Love you.